Hey everybody, BlazingStiff here. This is my first video. I never really considered making a video, but I'm constantly getting asked by my friends, by people I come in contact with, doing random games, uh, questions about the game, farming techniques. Why do I use this character? How do you farm so much stuff? Um, and I tell them all the same thing, and some people choose to accept that information and run with it, and you know, some people argue with me, and that's fine, and that's the beauty of Fortnite. There's a lot of characters out there, and there are a ton of different ways you can play this game. There's no real right or wrong way to play this game, because even at in-game at a level 100 plus, you can still do the missions with any character. Some easier than others, but you can still do them. I'm specifically targeting farming with this video and trying to highlight the Straker AC's ability to outfarm any other character in the game, including the Pathfinder, for mechanical parts. He's very fast. He has, the 2-block reach on his anti-material charge, and it's only on a 10-second cooldown. So he may have a weaker pickaxe than a Pathfinder, but he will still outfarm a Pathfinder. I have both. I have a Pathfinder Jess. I have the Bloodfinder AC. I have the Archaeologist. I love the Pathfinder character. It's a great character. Super awesome farming character, and I still use it. But when I need things like, when I need to max out my wood, max out my brick, or my metal, if I'm farming mechanical parts, mineral powder, twine from trees, if I need it, I use Straker. He's not a chest looting guy. He's not the best one in the game by any means. But if you are farming for mechanical parts, which everybody in the game needs, you need a lot of that stuff. It's not something that you just can go out and farm in gobs amount. You can't go get it like you can rough ore. You can't go out and get it even like twine or planks. It's one of the not hardest to get resources in the game, but it's definitely the most used resource in the game. I think, for what it costs to actually farm it versus how much you actually use, 30 of it per gun, using it for traps. You can go through a lot of mechanical parts, whether you're in stonewood or twine, in a very, very short amount of time. So what's the fastest way to get it? In my personal opinion, and I do this every day, Straker. He farms really quick here, and I'll show you. This was today, just in a few hours. I was able to farm, I don't even say a few hours. Let me look at my phone here. Maybe 2 hours. I was able to farm over 600 efficient mechanical parts, and how much? Sleek. Quite a bit. And that's just in, a couple hours of just kind of goof off farming. I wasn't really like, hitting it super hard. It was, farm a little bit, talk to somebody on the mic for a minute, farm a little bit, doing it while I was doing other things. He farms the stuff faster than anybody. I have tested, mechanical parts per hour versus the Pathfinder, and because I can clear zones so much faster with the Straker, he is a better choice. Now, one thing I do use with the Straker is I put Recon Scout in his squad bonus for support. That gives me the 6% extra chance to find double loot that you get if you're playing a Pathfinder. Now, not everybody has access to the Recon Scout Jess or the Recon Scout AC, but since we can recruit from the collection book now, the OG characters you can recruit. So you can go to the Outlanders and you can recruit a Recon Scout. It is Recon Scout Eagle Eye. I didn't need her because, hey, I already have 2. There's no need to get her. There's other characters that I would like to have that I never got. I have most of them, but I don't need this one. her bonus is the exact same as the one that I use. And once you level her up to 3 stars, you get that 6% chance. So you can still have that character on Striker while you're quick farming. Now, let me start a game up and explain why the Striker is faster than the Pathfinder for farming mechanical parts. So, the Pathfinder is definitely faster on foot because she gets more speed bonuses. She has a stronger pickaxe by quite a bit. I think I'm hitting at 980 with the Pathfinder and only 640, I believe, with the Striker. So she's faster, and you know, the Pathfinder is faster, the Pathfinder hits harder. Why is Striker a better farmer for wood, brick, and metal, and you know, mechanical parts, and you know, the stuff you can get from while you're farming wood, brick, and metal? Hits its anti-material charge. It is the longest in the game. It goes 2 blocks long, and it's only on a 10-second cooldown. So, having said that, you can utilize that to out-farm a Pathfinder and clear a zone much quicker. Much quicker, actually. It's not even really a contest. I can clear a zone if I'm focused and, you know, not on the mic talking. I can clear a zone in about 15 minutes, sometimes less. It just depends on mob placement, okay? The main thing you're wanting to go through, you know, to get your, you know, mechanical parts per hour up is you want to utilize that fist attack. You want to utilize anti-material charge as much as possible. So you want to angle down the side of vehicles where you can angle it and get 2 blocks out of it. It's where you can knock out multiple vehicles like that. Then use your pickaxe, which is weaker. Use it. Go ahead and get your in the zone started. I didn't do that at the beginning. There we go. And oh look, fist is already off cooldown again. So angle it to where you can get more stuff, which I didn't see that. That was in the way. Bad example there. But I'm not saying I don't use the pickaxe. 740? Okay, so 740, not 640. It's still good. His pickaxe isn't bad. He does get in the zone, but he can clear just quicker. If you don't want to waste your time hitting a car an extra time because the Pathfinder hits cars faster, utilize your pickaxe for the stuff that you can one-shot. You can one-shot that stuff real quick, then your fist is off cooldown again, and you can hit that. Don't mess with that car, just come over here, kind of hit that. Maybe break one car, and then hit one more, you know, one-shot item, your fist is off cooldown again. Go through multiple targets. I mean, I'm not saying don't break vehicles with him. It's totally fine, you can do that. But I just say utilize the anti-material charge as much as you can. Try to use it every 10 seconds. Even if you only have to use it for one vehicle, you don't have to hit 2 vehicles with it. You know, I try to line that up that way where I can get more than one vehicle with it. But you don't have to. The idea is to use it every 10 seconds because if you're not using it, you're wasting his ability to out-farm a Pathfinder. Another cool thing is if you're using the recon scout in his support, so you get that 6% extra chance, hit the toolboxes too. You might get the bonus loot. It might proc off that, and you get a bunch of extra stuff out of it. So I'm not saying don't do it. Definitely do it, but you know, don't waste it. I could have used it there. I could have waited, and I could have used it on both of these vehicles. It doesn't really matter. I'm still going to use it again in 10 seconds. I'll break this vehicle right here if I don't die. Because I'm not trying to fight stuff, I'm trying to farm. So typically what I do, if I get crowded by enemies, I'll just throw my teddy down, I'll throw a turret down, and then I'll just keep farming. Break the easy stuff, 3 seconds, 1 second now, okay, so I can charge attack again. Break a few things. Break the easy stuff. Flash over. Break another car. And that's how I farm with him. You know, it may not seem like much, but you know, just give it a try because, you know, I'm telling you right now, I have tested it both against the Pathfinder, and I really love the Pathfinder character. I think it's an awesome character, and it's still one of my favorite, you know, characters in the game, period. But when you're just farming for mechanical parts, you need wood, you need brick, you need metal, you know, you can't really beat him when it comes to that kind of stuff. You know, it's just fast. You know, if you need brick, A good way to get brick is to these little walls like this. You don't even have to be in a forest zone. You need brick, go to the side wall like this, angle right down the wall, boom, 26 brick instantly. Now I'm farming again. Now granted I was already maxed out, but you get the idea. You can farm really quick with the guy. Now if I'm doing storm chest runs, or if I'm doing if I'm running around like loot farming, then I'm not going to use him. He's definitely not the best for that. Pathfinder is still going to win because the Pathfinder gets, you know, the chest locating, where, you know, you can look around and you can see stuff sparkling and know where the chests are, where key loot points are. So the Pathfinder is definitely better for stuff like that. I would never say otherwise. But for speed farming mechanical parts, you just can't beat this guy. He's just that fast. Use the bonus loot thing with him, and you're good. He just tears everything up. And like I said, if you are focused and you develop a, you know, a feel for how to go through the cities and stuff, you can really wreck a zone with him really fast. The fastest I've cleared a zone, cleared enough. I say clear, I don't mean hit every vehicle, because you're not going to hit every vehicle if you're trying to speed farm. You're going to miss some. Like I wouldn't stop to hit that. I would just move on because it's just one vehicle. I would come here, wait 1 second, and then go through those. If you're speed farming, you're not going to hit every vehicle. You're going to speed farm and get, you know, the ones you can get in bulk and then move on. Also, you're not going to be going into a zone to like maybe fight enemies or whatever. So you're going to try to avoid combat. Like, yeah, I wouldn't really go down that way. Just turn around and run. Drop your turret. Avoid it. Don't bother with it. It's going to tie you up. Yes, you can kill the targets. Sure, no problem. But it's going to tie you up. I'm not going to go with that. I'm not going to bother messing with that over there. I'm going to move on. If you tie yourself up fighting stuff, then yeah, you can kill it. And then, you know, sure, you can go down there after it's all dead. You can come back over here and knock it out. But it slows you down. If you're just looking for quick parts per hour, you just want to hit the cliff notes of the zone, man. Just get through there, hit the main stuff, and then leave the zone and get out and then come back. And like I said, that's the fastest way to do it. You can't out-farm this guy with a Pathfinder just doing that. It's just too fast. I'm going to be making some other videos later on maybe like sunbeam farming and bright core farming, because I don't know if you saw at the beginning of the video, I have quite a bit of the stuff, and I do use it every day. I do make guns for my friends and things like that. I typically burn through about 100 plus of the sunbeam and bright core each day, but I'm able to farm it back really quick. Not using traditional farming techniques. I think that actually mining things is probably the slowest way to farm that stuff. The best way really is the storm chest and 100 zones and 94 zones, but I'll make a video on that later. But I just kind of wanted to highlight the Striker character because not a lot of people know that he is such an excellent farmer and how fast he really is. So I kind of just wanted to hit on that a little bit, maybe, you know, give some new players a different perspective, or even maybe help somebody that's been playing a long time a different perspective on it. So other than that, that's all I've got to say, and y'all take care and have a good day. If the video was helpful, I'd appreciate a like. If not, I tried to help. I appreciate it. Take it easy. Everybody have a good day.